What's up, guys? SpiderBot here. I know what you might be saying. It's like, Spider, what happened to your base? Why does it look so bad? It's like horrible. What did you do? Well, I'm trying something out, and a lot of this game is trial and error. I know there's people can post base layouts and say, "Oh my God, this is the best layout ever," but I laid this base out for a specific reason, and one specific reason only is for Clan Wars. Okay, Clan Wars. Now I'm just going to go through it and explain what I'm doing. I do have some replays just from regular multiplayer. I haven't, we have a clan war ongoing right now with my old base design, and I got 2-starred again, basically, on my old base. But this base is designed specifically for clan wars, and it's designed so that it's going to be difficult to hopefully to 2 or 3-star this base. That is the intent. And the only way I'm going to be able to adjust what I'm doing with my configuration is to get a bunch of replays, not only from regular multiplayer matches, but also from Clan Wars, okay? The one biggest design concern I had was placing my clan castle in the very center of my base and making it near impossible to draw out these troops with pretty much anything. I mean, you're going to have to send in a lot of troops or use lightning spells to destroy at least one of my defenses, and then bring in, most likely, you're going to have to bring in a Hog Rider to take it out. So that's the only way you're going to draw out my defenses. The only other way is by just sending in all your troops, and in that case, the design has won, basically, because I want my clan castle troops to be going after their troops, once they're inside my base, as opposed to getting pulled out and then just taking them out with a bunch of archers. Okay, so that was design consideration number one, and you can see the radius of aggro of my clan castle. All my defenses, all these defenses, you might look at that mortar, but if they're going to send in Hog Riders to attack the mortar, the Hog Rider is going to sit to the right, the right of that mortar, so it's not going to aggro my troops. And you look at all my other defenses, it's exactly the same. None of these guys, you send in a Hog Rider or 2 or even 3 to try and aggro my clan castle troops. It's not going to work. Now, my Barbarian King is going to be a little bit easier. I mean, if you send in some troops on that Archer Tower or a couple of Hog Riders on this Archer Tower, then yes, you're going to aggro my Barbarian King, and hopefully on Town Hall level 9 I'll be able to remedy that with additional walls and structures and buildings and defensive structures. But for the time being, the clan castle, there's no way you're going to aggro my troops, all right? And the clan castle troops can mean the difference between a 0-star or 1-star and a 3-star, okay? Especially in clan wars. And if, it's really an intimidation factor, as well as, okay, if the enemy clan is looking at my base, and let's say somebody did try an attack and failed and only got, like, whether it's 0 stars or 1-star, that's going to push a lot of guys. And I see it in my own clan. Oh, we don't have any stars on this guy, or we only 1-starred him. Let's keep trying. And hopefully it just wastes some of their attacks. Hopefully we can get away with just a 1-star instead of getting 2-starred and 3-starred. Okay, so that's the intent. I know it doesn't look pretty, but I think from a functional aspect, I think it's fairly decent. But like I said, I want to run a bunch of replays and get some defenses so that I can identify where I need to make changes. And one of the changes I made off the first defense, you'll see, is placing a bunch of traps up by my town hall, because my town hall is a little bit susceptible. So, if guys want to try and come in and take my town hall, that's why, I have the giant bomb there and everything. But let's take a look at some of these replays. So, and I did get 50% in, but really this base design I didn't put it together to prevent a 50%. You should be able to 50% this base, okay? The base was put together to try and prevent a 2- and 3-star. So let's see this replay. So we've got a replay here. Obviously his troops aren't of the highest level, this guy, but let's take a look. He almost takes out my town hall, and that's why I changed my defenses. So you see that I don't have the defenses, the spring traps, etc., up by my town hall that I do now. So he takes out the first mortar. Obviously, he's coming in to attack from the top. He is hopefully trying to get to that town hall. I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. So there are his barbarians and archers, and we'll put it on 4-speed. We got the hidden Tesla, and yeah, there we go. So the archers are now going at it, going at the town hall. Look at the town hall. The town hall's almost done. If he had a few more archers, he would have taken it out, and he only got a 26%. So, you know, kind of a failed attack. It wasn't the best attack. I really need to see some replays with, you know, the intent here. The intent with my base is to provide a good defense versus those Hog Riders / dragon attacks. You'll never be able to design a base to defend against every single possible attack, okay? But the majority of attacks that I see, especially in Clan Wars, are the Hog Riders and the dragons. Okay, those are the ones I see. So those are the attacks that I'm trying to defend against. Here's another attack by Akagi. He gets 46%. So let's take a look at how that went. And I believe I had made the changes to my defenses up by my town hall, but he comes and attacks at the bottom left here. So let's go 4-speed and see what he does. So he's bringing in a bunch of barbarians. There's his barbarian king. He's got the healer. And there come my clan castle troops. And my 2 wizard towers are going to town on his troops, and as well as my air defenses. So he brings in some more wizards there, and he almost, look at that. I mean, my town hall was down to 50%, but again, it's too bad we haven't seen the Hog Rider or Dragon attack. And then here's the third attack where he did actually, this guy did get me for 50%, and it was a Hog Rider attack to a degree, 12 Hog Riders. But again, I'm okay with a 50%, as long as I don't get 3-starred. All right, so he's bringing the Hog Riders down the bottom. He's got his giants. The Hog Riders do go in for the center, but I do have a bunch of wizards. The wizards go to town on his Hog Riders. See what I mean? And part of the thing too with the multiplayer matches, I don't really, you know, I just request troops, whatever troops that people want to give. When it's Clan Wars, I request specific troops, like a level 4 dragon and a wizard and some, you know, level 6 archers, right? So my defenses are going to be a little bit different than what we're going to see on a normal multiplayer attack. I wish they would add in the ability to have different base configurations to be able to save them, because it would be nice to have, you know, if you go to the editor, so he got 50% right there at the last second. It would be nice if we go into the editor, right, that you can save village layouts, so you can have several layouts that you can select, because my Clan War layout may not necessarily be the same as my regular layout, or I don't want it to necessarily be the same. You know, maybe I want a farming layout for regular matches, and I want a specific Clan War layout to defend again in Clan Wars, right? Because people attack differently. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I mean, like I said, it doesn't look the best. Who knows? Maybe it's just going to really suck bad. I don't know. I did spread out these defenses just because I didn't want any lightning spells to be able to take out multiple of my defenses within the center area of my base. But again, the main goal was to be able to keep those clan castle troops from getting aggroed and them drawing them out and taking them out with archers. So we'll see what happens in the next clan war, but that's it. If you guys have any, you know, thoughts or suggestions, let me know. But I think the only way we're going to tweak this thing is by seeing multiple replays of defense, right? Anyways, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm Spider and I'm out.